What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video, I'm going to bring you my PvP results, and one last vacation update before we get back in the full swing of things making videos once again. So that's right, I did manage to get Adamantium even though I had a very difficult time playing in PvP, mainly because the internet was so bad. There were only a few bright spots where I could get on and get a few matches in. That's also why it was so difficult to make videos on Chapter 8. But don't worry, I'm going to catch up on everything, and I have a lot more planned. One really awesome reward that I'm very happy that I got is the Hugin's Eye. This thing is going to be incredible. It may very well force teams to have variation in their attacks, so perhaps no more full melee teams. It certainly can give you protection from certain characters like Molly Hayes and Quicksilver. But yes, Molly still does have Let's Play catch. However, most importantly, I did manage to get Angela. So yes, I was definitely worried, but we did get her. Now I must warn you, for this video, this is going to be the last of the spotty footage from vacation. And in fact, the internet was so bad that it took 1 minute and 30 seconds just to get to her animation. It wouldn't even load my character list, so I didn't even bother. However, here's her recruitment dialogue, and we're going to take a look at her in PvE. During that time, I'm going to give you a little update on my vacation and what you can expect now that I'm back. First though, for her dialogue, the Lord of Stars has informed me that you are capable in the art of the hunt, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. Do not disappoint me. And with that, I will show you a bit of my PvP results, as well as my ending defensive team, and one of the few attacking configurations that I used. First though, as you can see, I didn't get my bonus on the final day. We only had 2 wins and 3 remaining. That was just because I had to go to a park, and also because the internet was so bad. Since that's basically how most of the vacation went, I heavily relied on my defensive team, and as you can see, they held up quite well. I got somewhere over 2,000 rating with those last 2 wins on the final day, and then I left. Luckily, we won a few, and we managed to place in Adamantium. So I'm just grateful that we continued our streak of Adamantium League placement, and we've done a decent job of keeping that up for a while now. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you my tournament history, and also we can see where I placed overall. So there we have it. I really didn't have that many attacks this time, but really all that matters to me is that we got the hero. It's really not all that crucial, but it is for me because I want to make videos for everyone. So I will have her leveled up, and we'll take a look at Angela in PvP this week. And now you probably want to see exactly who I had on defense. So let's go ahead and take a look at that ending team. For my vacation defense, I ended up going back with Gamora and Pestilence Beast. Many days I logged in with positive rating, so I just kept them in, and they definitely came through. Also, we got away without buying any new PvP item with gold, so I felt very lucky that we didn't even have to upgrade our armory. Next time may be a different story, but we'll have to see. Alright, so with that, I'll go ahead and show you the first time I used her in PvE, and it happens to be against a boss in Season 2, Chapter 8. This fight definitely has a slowdown and error problem because of the internet, so I do apologize. And that's entirely the reason why I couldn't put up a video sooner. There were a few days there where I couldn't even get on the internet at all. So yeah, my daily login reward reset for the first time because I was on this vacation. I definitely missed the game and I missed making videos, but I also think it was good to take a break because now I'm back and I'm totally refreshed. And since I missed it so much, I'm really excited about making videos and playing Chapter 8 in its entirety. The only thing that I do regret is that I couldn't get the heroic battles up for you all, because normally I would have got them done within a few days. At least the challenging ones. But with that said, I will have videos of every single heroic battle, and much, much more. Alright, so here Angela is in action, and she looks incredible in the game. She has those great passives, and of course she is a scrapper. That means she's going to get a follow-up attack on the hood every single time. This is at least going to give us a good look at her level 1, that's for sure. So anyways, as we progress through this fight, it is going to take a few minutes, so I'll go ahead and update you about my vacation. Hopefully most of you knew that I was on vacation, And it started not this last Friday, but the Friday before that. The reason why it started then was because we actually drove all the way to Florida. So I was in Orlando, Florida, and it took us about 15 hours or more to drive. That's not counting stopping to get food or things like that. It was a very long trip, and I really wish I could have played the game, but there was no way to do so. At least not until I got to the hotel. And then once there, I had so many problems with the internet that I barely could play. Only at certain times it seemed like when there weren't that many other people around. So odd times like in the middle of the day when I usually had to go, or very late at night. But it was very poor internet, so you're going to see some loading like right now. And this was when the internet was almost at its best. Still, we had a pretty good time. I got to go to Universal Studios and their other park, the Islands of Adventure. That park is amazing because it has a comic book shop and Marvel Heroes themed rides. So for example, there's an amazing Spider-Man ride and an Incredible Hulk roller coaster. Plus places like Disney Hollywood Studios, it used to be called MGM, and also one of my favorites, Animal Kingdom. There were definitely some other highlights as well. For one, I think most of you know I love fishing, and I got to go to a huge Bass Pro Shops. They have a massive aquarium, and they sell everything from boats to tackle, fishing reels, rods, you name it. Unfortunately, I didn't do any fishing down there, so that's one of the few things I wish I would have gotten to do. However, trout season is coming up here at home, so I'm definitely geared up for that one. That comes sometime next month. Other than that though, the vacation was good, the hotel was nice except for the internet, and I am happy to be back home. By the way, I read a lot of comments while I was down there. Unfortunately, I couldn't really reply. But still, I want to thank all of you for your kind words, and also for continuing to watch my videos and be patient. Thank you all very much. I really do appreciate it. And also in that time the channel went over 18,000 subs. It's almost hard to believe, but 20,000 is actually in reach. That's something I never dreamed this channel would make it to. I couldn't have done it without all of you, and trust me, I have a lot in the works. So you will not be disappointed. This week the heroics will be coming in starting with Vision. There's going to be a lot of PvP action, with both Destroyer and Angela being featured. And there's a whole lot more where that came from. So stay tuned. Thank you all for watching, and please leave a like, comment, let me know how you did in the PvP tournament, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.